Everybody, put your hands up to your face in delight because we have some exciting news to talk about today. And no, don't worry, I'm not going to be posting that meme here because today we are our own meme. Yeah, it's that exciting. I have no clue at all where I was going with this. Greetings, fellow Vita fans. This is James with PS Vita at 2 a.m. coming at you once again with another exciting video. And if you're new here and love everything PlayStation Vita, don't forget to subscribe and make sure to leave me your thoughts and opinions about this hot topic down in the comments section below. Although it's by no means a hot topic, it's a very, fun topic. So, you know, not a hot topic. But anyway, guys, I absolutely love stories like this and I just couldn't help but share it with you all here today. Woo, I'm on a sugar rush. Because we have yet another one of those situations where these big corporations take away from us, but the community gives back. In other words, they revived a dead feature on the PS Vita, and this feature hadn't been dead very long, so I'm surprised anyone even took the time to even revive this feature, let alone doing it at record speed. But we are certainly going to reap the rewards from it. And a special thank you to both Xenobreaker and Angus in the comments section for pointing out this information to me. So, back in I don't know, August, I had mentioned that the PS Vita was no longer going to be able to use the Crunchyroll app, and thus my spiraling PS Vita depression began. But not anymore. Now, for those of you who don't know what Crunchyroll is it's essentially a Netflix-style app where you can stream anime 24/7 a day. Yeah, 24/7. Yeah, there's 24 hours in a day, right? Yeah, okay. But anyway, it's a very popular feature amongst our PS Vita community because, as we know, the PS Vita is known for its JRPG games, or as I like to call them, JARPGs, which are more often than not anime themed. So this means that the two just go right together like peanut butter and jelly. But it seems like the powers that be, this being Sony and Crunchyroll, didn't care about any of that and decided to remove this app from our lineup on the PS Vita and the PS3 as well. But we don't talk about non-related PS Vita stuff here. But an individual out there said, nope, that ain't gonna happen. And they tried their best to get Crunchyroll working on the PS Vita once again, and guess what? When I say try, I mean they succeeded. This comes directly from another YouTuber named Gameblabla. Yeah, Gameblabla. What is it with all these people having usernames that I just want to keep reciting in my sleep every single night? Wow, I have some weird fetishes. And I will be showing you some samples of his tutorial later on in the video. So here's what his video description had to say. Gameblabla's description. Sorry, I just can't get over saying that name. Crunchyroll officially killed support on all platforms today on August 29th, 2022. But is it fixable? Yes, but only if you have, of course, a modded Vita. And yeah, I guess I should mention at this point, because this is in fact a community brought back feature, you're gonna need a modded PS Vita in order to access this most awesome of comebacks. In other words, it's the only way to get Crunchyroll working on it again. I provide two versions for the PS Vita, VPK and non-DPRM. Please prefer non-DPRM if possible, as it causes less breakage and is more up to date. My PS Vita TV absolutely loves non-DPRM, so here's what you're gonna need for the PS Vita version. A hack console, usually on 3.60 or 3.65, refood plugin if you were on 3.60, repatch plugin for non-DPRM, and ITLS ENSO VPK installer, mandatory for SSL patch. And for any of you out there who have a PS3 and want to access Crunchyroll on that, I'm now going to break what I just said a few seconds ago and talk about it very briefly. He says that your PS3 version is only provided as a PKG and also, of course, needs custom firmware. Also works on RPC S3. You need custom firmware or soft modded PS3 like PS3 Hen. Make sure to put the RAP file in the Xdata folder at the root of the USB drive when installing it. Now, I'm not really into the PS3 hacking scene, but I hope that made sense to you all, for those who are. It certainly didn't for me. But since we are in fact a PS Vita channel, going back to the whole PS Vita thing now, Crunchyroll did in fact stop working as of August 27th/28th of, well, August. So this new spoof lets you bypass all of that by editing some files and tricking it into thinking that you're actually running the PS PS4 version, as he explains in the video, of course. And from what I've seen, guys, this seems to be a very easy fix. I thought it was gonna require a lot more workarounds than you would first expect, but no, it's pretty straightforward, especially if you're very adept into hacking your Vita, unlike me with a PS3. And best of all, you don't have to click on the whole TOS to get it working. Oh, that TOS, you were the bane of my existence. But by far the biggest and best feature about this whole workaround is that, well, if you use the Crunchyroll app bare bones on your Vita back in the day being like a month ago or so. No, gosh, it hasn't even been a month. Wow, they found a workaround really fast. That's a community for you. But anyway, if you use the bare bones version of Crunchyroll on your Vita, you probably noticed that it wasn't the most functional way of watching anime on the go. I mean, it was in fact watching anime on the go, which for its time was a very big deal, and still completely and totally awesome, but overall, it just wasn't very well optimized on the Vita, and featured a ton of bugs and crashes. Joy! Now, I have heard some hit and misses depending on what region you are currently in on how the Crunchyroll app would work, but by and large, it was still pretty terrible. However, with this though, since we are in fact spoofing it to make it think that it's actually running the PS4 version of Crunchyroll, i.e. a platform that Sony actually still cares about, you'll be happy to know that all of those bugs are completely gone, at least for the most part anyway. Yeah, it's almost like we're remote playing the PS4 version of Crunchyroll on our Vitas, it's just without actually remote playing Crunchyroll on our Vitas, if that makes any sense, which it probably doesn't. And because all of those bugs are gone now, we can watch anime once again on the go, just the way it was intended. Or in my case, on the toilet, because I need never mind. Though I should give a word of warning here, if you are in fact on the free version of Crunchyroll, then you're gonna have to sit through those ads once again. But hey, it is the free version, so, you know, that's awesome. At least it works. But once again, everyone, the community has brought back yet another dead feature on the PS Vita that wasn't even very dead for very long. And we couldn't be more happy about that. I might even be on the toilet right now. And for anyone who wants to see Gameblabla's full tutorial video, I will have it linked in the video description. So let me know down in the comment section, guys, how do you feel about all this? Was Crunchyroll an app that you used often on the Vita, or were you very discouraged about using it just because of how buggy it would oftentimes be? And are you especially happy to know now that because we are in fact spoofing the PS4 version, it's running at optimal speed, at least for the most part anyway from what we're seeing? And do you also enjoy watching anime on the toilet? I'd love to hear all of your thoughts and opinions down in the comments section below. And as always, fellow Vita fans, thank you so much for taking the time out of your day to watch this video. It really means a lot to me. Love you all, and I'll see you next time. This video has been brought to you in part by all of these wonderfully generous supporters who help make this content possible. So a huge thank you goes out to David Ray, Wendy K, Hemdahl Imbert, Gutter Drums, Sculpture Tugel TCG, Adam Thury, Per Sterner, Silica, JR, Kyle Brooks, Saul Ramirez, Phantom XRS, Rodrigo Vera, Crazy Cat, Heston Joseph, Kevin Enright, Jared Hado, VG Legends, Clayman Merlarkey, BMF, Michael O'Connor, H-Hitter, Jelly, Joseph Shavak, Richard Cruz, PS Vita S, Adam Sondi, Hero Acer, Saban Fire, Zenkai Ranger, Chris Foxhound, Jamie, PSP Guru, Starlight Mirror, Lacerated 87, No Good, Aridri, Franz Hartle, Matt Hargett, Mazgus, Tasha Monty, Eric DeWitt, Juan M. Hermosillo, Burzin Mystery, Kayonko, Hector Gonzalez, Dr. Super Artie, Ricardo Martinez, Donut Valley, Nintendo Switch at 2 AM, Azumara, 1488 Dental, Rizal Pliskin, Buzz Saiyan, Rendi Azudech, Bushin Ryu Cat, Milk Sama, Nirurashi, Reiko Star, Matt Fox, B Mystery, Legion 21, Mishuga 360, Shin Snake, Alan Iwazuk, Zacrito, Werthorga, and Airkick72. And a big thank you to Michael Marchand, Thomas Cramet, and Drox13 for the recent outside donations. If you would be interested in supporting the channel and gaining access to a number of perks, including having your name featured on the end credits of these videos, or if you wish to remain anonymous, that can be provided too, then make sure to check the links down in the description below. I have numerous ways for you to do this down there. Can't support in this manner? Don't worry about it. I also have some affiliate links from both Amazon and PlayAsia for anyone who is interested in purchasing something from them. Basically, the way it works is so long as you use one of those links to just access their website, then anything you purchase afterwards, a small commission will go to help support this content at no extra cost to you, the consumer. I also have channel merchandise available, and of course, as always, likes and shares can help equally as much. Well, is this going to be yet another video that I hope that Sony never sees, and Crunchyroll too for that matter, so they don't patch the ability to make this workaround work, since it was in fact so easy? Yeah, let's go with that. Hopefully they never see this video ever in their lives, which with our luck probably means that they're going to be seeing this video mere seconds after it's uploaded.